All right, we are live. Catch Cow, how are you? Good morning to you. Let me pull a pop-out chat here. There's the pop-out chat. Oh, today is going to be a fun day working on safety wiring in a Simplicity Sovereign tractor where the safety module is not good. It's bad. It doesn't work. And just to show you, let me get my cam mic off, and I'm going to show you how much the safety module is. All right. This safety module, if you look, it's a little safety module, right? What do you figure for safety module? 20, 30, 40 bucks? Yeah. What do you think? $231.99. So needless to say, the customer, my neighbor actually, said to me, Kenny, what can you do for me? I don't have 250 bucks to spend on a safety module. Who else we got here? Sparky, good morning. Hey, Allie Mack. Hey, Allie, how are you? Hope you and Tina are doing well. Mendit Man Luke caught your channel this morning. Hey, guys, Luke is at about, I think he's 900 and something. He's close, so within 30 something of getting 1,000. So anyone watching my stream, if you haven't already, visit Luke's channel, Mendit Man. And if someone, Sparky or somebody, if you want to put up the link to Luke's channel, we got to get him to 1,000. Hopefully we could do it during my stream. Hopefully there are some people on my stream that aren't part of Luke's channel yet. We'll get Luke to 1,000. That would be great to get him there during my stream. Francis Lang, good morning. How are you? Oh, who else we got? Gravely Man. Hello, Artie. Good morning to you. But anyway, yeah, the safety module is $239 plus shipping and everything else. So I've worked on this tractor before. I did some engine work on it. He's had it for a while. It's a nice tractor, hydrostatic 18 horse V-twin Kohler. He does not mow with it. So the only good thing about that is I'm going to hook safeties up manually to it. So it has to be in neutral, and you have to be sitting down on the seat before it will start. And that's fairly simple wiring to do. What the module does is it makes sure it's more for the mower than anything else. Not Pate, you cannot find them on eBay. I've looked, trust me. You can't find them on eBay. And then if you find them, how do you know it's working or not working? How do you test them aside from plugging them into the tractor? So he, like I said, for what it is, I'm going to be able to hook him up so that he'll be able to safely start it. Now, the module is more for the PTO so that if you fall off the tractor, the deck shuts off. That's really what it's for. And this guy does not mow with it. He doesn't put the mower deck on it. He hauls firewood and he plows snow. So if that is the case, so I feel comfortable doing it. Generally, I would never, ever defeat any safety switches. And in this case, I'm not defeating the safety switches. The deck's not on. It's never going to go on. So hopefully, things will be fine. Who else we got here? John Clem. Hello. Thomas. Shouldn't you be at work, Thomas? No, this one actually, it's not an OBD. Actually, I'm trying to think. Hold on. Actually, you know what? I have the module here. Let me see. Hold on. I'll be right with you. I have the module in this room. Let's see. I did have it. No. It's somewhere in here. Where is it? Trust me, I got it somewhere. Maybe it's on the table. I'll have to look for it, but I do have it. It's no, it's just a standard three pin connector, Jason. Just a standard here. I'll zoom in and I'll show you. It's just a standard 3-pin connection. That's all. Actually, 6-pin connection. So, not too hard to figure out, like I said. So we'll get that done today. Also, I have a video coming out later on the difference between 3-post and 4-post starter solenoids. I had a customer bring me a John Deere tractor. It wouldn't crank. It needed the starter solenoid, but it was a 4-post solenoid. And no one had 4 posts in stock. I didn't have a 4-post, so I converted a 3-post into a 4-post, and I'll show you how to do that in my next video. So stay tuned for that. Who else we got here? We got Mick Hardy here. Good morning. Who else? Oh, there's Luke's link. Click on Luke's link if you're not subscribed. Everybody, we'd like to get him to 1,000 subscribers before my stream is over. He's within 30 something. He's pretty close. Going at 1 o'clock today. Oh, that's okay, Thomas. DNR. Hello, David. Who else we got here? Let's see. Older simplified module. No, this one doesn't have that. This is old. This tractor, I guarantee you, Jason, this tractor is probably, oh gosh, 1990s, probably 95. It's a nice one. It's got that Kohler engine that no one really likes. It's a one of their first V-twin horizontals, and it leaks oil like a sieve, and it runs good, but it's just a pain in the butt. William's here. Hello, William. All right, let me throw out the link here. Hold on a second. Let's see if we can get some people up here. I got my Milwaukee background from my friend James at Hayes Machinery, Mr. Milwaukee. So let me go. Mark Wiley. Hello, Mark. How are you? Let's see. Control V. There is the link. I wonder if we'll see Top Conquer today. He's still on his ship, I think, over in where was he? I'm trying to think, where the heck was he? What's that place over there in Europe where it's like all sex shops and stuff? That's where Conquer went. What the hell? I can't think of the name of it. Oh my God, I must be getting old. Oh my gosh. Someone will think of it. Where did Conquer go? Where's his destination? Someone chime in. Somebody knows where he went. I'm trying to think. Amsterdam. I'm sorry. Amsterdam. That's where he is. So Conquer's probably still in Amsterdam. Yeah, John got it right. Amsterdam. Yep, all the sex shops. Oh, John Ladd's here. Where's John Ladd? I didn't see him. Is he here? I'm scrolling back up. Oh, see him. John's here. Unless he meant the word lad, like boy. Hello, John, boy. Anyway, there's Luke. Hello.
Flat hair today. I've just had a shower, and it's not.
Well, you want to see? I've got bed hair today. That's why I'm wearing mixed cap. I woke up and it was like. So
I think I'm gonna have to start wearing a cap on this to cover my mop of a hair.
I gotta promote my friends' channels. So anyway, where are you now, Lucas? Subwise, where are you?
Subway. Oh, it's 962. Last time I looked. Okay.
No, we'll see if we can get you there.
Yep. I'm half tempted to take Conker's slot later for an hour because he's not going to be doing it, is he? Later.
I doubt it. You know, he was trying yesterday, and he was having all kinds of troubles trying to get on mix. So yeah, he'll probably have some trouble.
Well, when I was away in the week where we were, the internet it looked good. The bars were good, but it just didn't work on the streams. It just wasn't very good.
Hey, Henry.
Hi, Henry.
Morning, Luke. Morning, Ken. John.
Yeah, a lot of guys on here. Let's see. Is Mick on? I didn't see him. Did Mick chime in? Because I know he worked last night. Oh, that's Mick Hardy. Okay.
Yeah. I haven't seen or heard from him.
Yeah, Mick's Mowers. I know he worked last night. So did Mrs. P. Let's see. Everyone's saying hello. Simone, how are you, hon? How's it going? Let's see. Will Higgs. Hey, Will. How are you? Johnny's saying hello. Allie is saying hello. Simone is saying hello. Yeah, so basically I'm doing or did partially. I'm going to fix it. It's a video on 3-post versus 4-post solenoids and how you can use a 3-post instead of a 4-post if you wire it correctly, and it should be interesting, you know. But it was a John Deere tractor. There are no 4-post solenoids available. He had a 3-post, and I said, I'll make it work, and I did.
But it's handy because you might have one at home when you need the other one, and you can just make do. So yeah.
Yeah, it's all about grounding. Is the frame grounded or not? So that's what the extra post is for. So.
I've been waiting for that video that you were supposed to make.
It's in editing, Henry. If I want to get rid of all the dead space. I have so much dead space in there when I went to go grab a wrench and stuff like that. So, Luke, you had sent me, I think, didn't you send me a text about a video thing that you used?
Perfect video. It's quite a simple one. Yeah. You can trim and you can split it. So if there's something you don't like in a segment, you can just split it and take that bit out.
Yeah, quite good. That's it. It's just I got too much crap in there that you guys don't want to see 2-3 minutes of nothing. So I just
it can make a difference of say an hour video down to sort of a 30-minute video.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It makes a lot of difference.
There was one video I did. I had actually 7 minutes of trying to find a wrench I couldn't find, and everyone's like, "Kenny, what are you doing?" You know. So, and then you look at the views, and it was a 40-minute video, and people watched for literally like 18 minutes until I disappeared. They shut it off. So, yeah, they're not going to stay for that.
It does take a bit of a while to get hang of, but once you do it, it's quite easy.
Weather strips on the back doors. Simone lost the weather strip clips. Can you find them anywhere, Simone? Are they available? That's not good when you lose clips and parts.
Is that on the old Cortina, is it?
Yeah. The weather strip clips. There's got to be. I'm sure it's similar to the Ford Pinto and Mercury Bobcat here, because that's what that car is in the U.S.
Yeah.
Did you have exactly the same model there, but different badged?
It's a little bit different on the grill and headlights, and a little bit different on the taillights, but the body shell is the same.
The same, oh yeah, because my dad had a lot of them back in the day.
Yeah, we called them Ford Pintos and Mercury Bobcats. That's the one where the gas tank exploded in the back.
Yeah. Right.
So you can get them really cheap.
Oh, she said clips are not cheap. No, it's like anything old, what you want. You know, old stuff, it isn't cheap.
Mark, let's see. Chat's getting a little busy. I know, right? You gotta use Ziploc bags, Simone. Every time you put in a Ziploc bag, then you gotta remember where you put the Ziploc bag.
I'm suffering with that all the time in the shed, looking for stuff.
Oh, yeah. We call it CRS, right? Can't remember shit syndrome.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, clips are not cheap. Nothing's cheap on a car nowadays.
It depends how popular the things are as well. On the Lambretta, what you've just watched the video, that because they're popular, parts are quite easy to get in reasonable price. But if it's something a bit rarer, yeah, they make them, but they're more expensive.
Hey, just a question: who's Sheldon? Is that her cat, or is that a person? I don't think I remember that name, unless it's her cat. Someone will chime in. There's John. They were in a Ziploc bag. And I got to find the bag. Hopefully, you didn't throw it in the trash. I've done that before. I put parts in the bag, and we think it's trash, and we throw it out. No.
Yeah.
But what are you up to, Henry? Anything today? We had that rain last night. It rained pretty good for about 3 hours.
Yeah, we got a good soaker here. Had a lot of wind in the afternoon. I cut my grass before all that, but yeah, we did have a lot of wind and a lot of leaves came down. You know, it's moist out there. It was 48 degrees.
Yeah, what is it? I think it's supposed to warm up to 60s today, I believe.
Yeah, but I did go out for breakfast and just came back. Was waiting for your videos to come out.
50 here, so still a little chilly.
50, yeah. Well, you're by the shore, so it's warmer there.
Yeah, a little bit. What's Simone's sake? I can't get parts of the Rover apart from secondhand. Yeah.
Sheldon was a British channel.
Yeah, classic Britain. I remember seeing him. He just did a video the other day where I think he lost something or did something. He's a young man. He's a young man that does the car restorations and things. I've seen his channel. I'm going to click on another link real quick to put your channel, Mend It Man, so I can see where you are. Hey, give me 1 second.
Every time I do this in daylight, do I keep going dark?
And look at me, I'm so bright.
It's all right for a while, then it sort of corrects back to going dark again. It's all right when I do it when it's dark outside.
All right, Mend It Man's at 962, so you're 38 from being there.
Yeah.
But Ken's bubbles are brighter than yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Wonder Bread's made in America.
Oh, look at you with the Wonder Bread.
I'm telling you. Is that only because I mentioned it, Luke, or what?
Yeah, I got Laura just to make one up for me, yeah. Over time, you'll see lots of different T-shirts, sort of theme things. Yeah, I can just get her to make one, so it's quite good. Yeah,
we had a lot of fog this morning. Yeah. The grass is sopping wet because of the rain and the dew and all that.
Same here.
Let's see what else we got here. Have you tried Honda? Okay. So what's new with you, Henry? You working on anything? Or you just chilling out?
No. Today, once finish with your stream, I'll probably go out in the back shed. I got about 5-6 22 horsepower motors I got to sort out, and then I got a couple snowblower motors, and I got to find places for these so I can grab and go and fix, So it's just going to be basically repairing motors this winter,
Now, is that for tractors and blowers or just for whatever?
There'll be spare motors for tractors, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the snowblower motors, of course, either snow blowers or the 2-3 horsepower ones are going to be for edgers. Yeah, but I picked these motors up about 2 months ago, and most of them have the what do you call it decompression problem.
Okay. But let me ask you though: do you get the equipment during the year where you will have a use for them? Is it that consistent?
Well, I do have the equipment now. It's just that I haven't done anything with them,
I've got a lot of engines up my unit, which I'm deciding whether to take the parts off to part them out, because some of them are quite old engines, or whether to just keep them in case I need them. But they take up room, don't they?
Oh, they do, yeah. And then you got to find a place where you could sit them because the shafts are sitting there, so they don't wobble and all that.
I find 4-inch plastic pipe works good. Just keep cutting little pieces off.
Yeah.
Sit them on there.
And if they lay wrong with oil in them as well, then the oil leaks out as well.
Yeah. So these are fairly new motors, and so it's not like I'll take them apart for spares. Unless the motor had a big old crack in a case or something,
I like Dave's sticker there, DNR. That's a pretty cool sticker.
He just got a couple handfuls of more stickers.
Now, Dave, I was watching your video yesterday. Do you have one of my stickers? I didn't see one on your wall. I thought I sent you one. It's been a while. Whoever doesn't have a sticker, just shoot me an email because I have a bunch.
I must get onto them. I've got some to send out, and I haven't got a sticker from you, and you haven't got a sticker from me.
Oh no, okay, definitely. No. You know what it is too, though. I sent Mick a bunch of them too.
Yeah,
I gotta see, and I sent a bunch to like Dusty and Snobby and stuff like that. So
yeah, I remember we gave.
We gave a bunch when we did that package. Yeah.
Instead of us sending them out, But I still haven't had gotten hooked on classics one.
Well, I said she just. I'll mail you one this week. No big deal. I gotta get stamps. I'll be honest with you. I'm out of stamps. I looked the other day. The last thing I sent out was to Martin Butler, and that was the last stamp I had, whether it be international or domestic. I'm out.
How much does it cost you just to send an envelope with a sticker in, say, to
$1.50?
International $1.30.
$1.30. I think they went up too.
They were $1.20. Now it's $1.30.
Okay.
And domestic here, I think, is 55 cents.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's not too bad. But what I'm going to do, I was talking to Stella the other day on her live stream, and when we clicked off, it was me, her, and Tom Dolby, and we were talking about getting paid, YouTube, monetize, all that. And she suggested that I do a Schedule C, which is for like self-employment income. And as she said, keep all your receipts, do a Schedule C. You don't have to do quarterlies or anything. I could put in, say I spent $800 and I brought in 400. I could take it as a $400 loss against my taxes.
Nice.
I'm like, damn. So I'm going to do that. And I thank Stella for that.
Yeah, but I think you're allowed only a few years to be able to take a loss.
Well, yeah, maybe. But I'll be honest with you, even if it's break even, it's less money on my adjusted gross income.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So even, and like I said, I can make it exactly break even, or maybe $5 to the plus. So I'll put $5 more on my my income tax. I just don't want to have to pay tax on the YouTube income when I'm spending my own money and that money to keep the channel going.
Yeah,
so it adds up. I mean, I've spent $700 so far since I've started this thing, and I haven't gotten that back with the monetize yet. Maybe by the end of the year, but it's real money. I mean, postage, T-shirts, sweatshirts, stickers, that stuff adds up. And just to ship a package, when Henry and I ship something over to you guys, it's $26 minimum for 2 pounds, $26.
Yeah, I've spent a lot over the time, but I found out. I looked today because I wasn't sure, because my other channel, my gardening one, does get a little bit of money, not much, but a little bit. But I found you can. The AdSense account will work on multiple channels, so I haven't. So I've already got that in place. So I'm hoping I just add this one onto that.
But are you saying you're combining them?
I think you can combine them. That's what it said. That's what I said from what I read. If anybody knows different, tell me. But that's
you should be able to. Yeah, why not?
I think up to 500 channels. I think they said to one AdSense account.
Hey, Mark, send us
500.
Go on the About page and get our addresses and
Yeah,
we'll
there's
send you
mine
one
right there. The email here. Shoot me
yeah.
an email, and I'll put you on the list. Like I said, I have to go to the post office, spend about $40, get a bunch of stamps, and just start mailing stuff out. Because I was looking through, I actually have a list on my computer of everyone I sent one to, just for the heck of it, to keep track. So I got to take a look.
I've got some shout out videos and that to do. I've just been behind the work a little bit, so they will come. But
Mark, if you ever need a sticker from any of us on the YouTube channels, go to our About page, and our email address is there, so you can send something.
Yep.
I've got one of his. Because what I do, he sent me.
Don't worry. Send Mick. You could email me. You've emailed me before, Mick. Just send me an email and put your address in there. And those who have sent their address and don't have a sticker yet, I apologize. It's just because I ran out of stamps. So.
What Gravity Man did, he emailed me a photo, and then I got Laura to make
it
like that.
Hey,
Save postage then. So I'm happy if anybody wants to go to my channel and find my email address and do that, I'm happy to go that way as well.
Yeah, there you go. Here's my friend Ralph, Mr. Giant Vac Blower.
Hey,
I was thinking about you watching that video because I had the same thing, Ralph, where I don't start the thing but once a year when I do mine and my mother's leaves, and there's old gas in it and everything, and that son of a gun starts up every single time.
Isn't that something? A generator will do that, because same with me. I got old gas in there, bang, it starts right up.
Yeah, you sit around, you get all this stuff in it. You like a leaf blower, use it for 3 or 4 weeks for less than an hour every time.
And it looked just like mine, Ralph, with that white crap all over it. You get from sitting in a tarp or something for
yeah. All the dirt's coming up, and it's the wind blows through there, and it's just.
But I loved your video, though. He's in the video. He sprays it all down with engine degreaser, okay, and then he hoses it off. And I was like, well, if you wipe it a little bit, he's like, I'm not doing that.
Oh man.
Now you got a lot, though. You got your big property, but do you do any of your rentals or anything as well?
Yeah, but they don't have that many leaves, though. Yeah. I actually got last year I got a steel BR800, and that thing, believe it or not, that thing will blow just as good as the Giant Vac will on the little property.
I love your snow videos on your rental, because you're blowing it onto that house, the one right next to the driveway.
Yeah. First time I used the blower there, I hit the windows on the second story of the house next door. I said I better tone it back a little bit.
What'd you have, one of the Cannons? Or
yeah, Cannon, yeah.
Those that don't know, Ralph is Mr. Gravely. If you ever look at any of the Gravely mowings or plowings or whatever, he's always there. I tell you, it's some interesting stuff this year. I saw you guys did some videos on.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm bummed out. I was going to go to Jacktown show in Pennsylvania today.
There's a few videos out on Jacktown.
And one of my buddies exhibits down there. And last night he said, call me in the morning. I'll tell you if it's worth coming. And he said, every person left except for one exhibitor.
Why? Because of rain or what?
Because it rained there yesterday. And I guess Sunday everybody splits and doesn't go. So.
Because I was hoping to go down, maybe see 805 Road King and those guys.
Yeah, he's usually there. But I guess everybody split. And it led to a bigger discussion about the future of the tractor show world, that all the guys are like 70 to 80 years old.
Yep, the kids don't want that stuff anymore. I don't know.
You know?
Yep, they're not interested unless it's a computer game.
Yeah.
But really, all these things like Jacktown or even Kinzer, Rough and Tumble, the money's there because they have the endowments and all that, but who's going to do it? Who's going to learn how to maintain steam and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, and there's people that inherit stuff from their old man or whatever, and maybe they have an appreciation for it again later in life.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's enough of those people to fill in the gap, you know?
The only good thing is we're going to find a lot of that stuff cheap on eBay and on Facebook and all that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's like machining, the machinist back in the 70s, we don't have any more real hands-on machinists, but yet people still want to learn how to do that, Mm-hmm. So they're going to technical schools and learning how to machine with their hands,
But I tell you, though, try and find good people that even want to go to the technical schools. My company, I've been looking for an electronic technician now for months. I hired a guy a few years ago in his early 20s who was really into, electronics troubleshooting, circuit boards and machinery and stuff like that. And he worked out great. I can't find anybody. We call the tech schools, we call everyone. Nobody's doing it. They want a desk job at $100,000. That's what they want. Yeah. They don't want to get their hands dirty. And I mean, it's amazing. These
robotics is a big thing right now.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. But even with me, with what we do, it's all the machinery at my company. You're trying to troubleshoot problems electrically for this particular job, and it's on the job training. You're a class B, they call it, and we'll train you for 2 years to get your A. And it's how many times there's no apprenticeships anymore. Nobody will bring in anyone at entry level. We're willing to do that, and we can't find people.
Right.
You know, we're the biggest defense contractor in the world. You figure we'd be able to find people? I mean, I get applications, bus drivers, elevator operators. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What do you do with electronic repair? They just want to get in the company because it's a good company, you know?
Well, that's the whole thing about trade schools. You know, if they don't fill a class, then they'll get rid of that kind of stuff, you know?
That's what they're trying to do. The governor of our state's trying to get rid of the technical schools like Havens and Platt and all those. And it's crazy. You need those schools.
You do.
I mean, right now, the only one that's really doing well, Henry, is Kohler up in Waterbury.
Yeah.
Kohler does very well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I know a lot of people up there and a lot of the teachers, and it's a great school.
Yep.
So what do you got working today, Ralph? Anything?
You know, I'm not sure whether I'm going to do nothing today and be a bum or whether I'm going to do something, you know?
I know. I got to do that wiring thing today. It's going to be fun. But
I'm on the fence. I might go apple picking or some random.
Ooh, yeah, now's the time.
You know?
Does your wife make apple pie and all that stuff?
Yeah, we make apple pie, apple butter, whatever, apple crisp.
Yeah,
my
nice.
My sister-in-law does that, and I get a piece of pie like this big. I'm like, Donnie, you made 72 pies, and you give me a second.
Yeah. Hey, Luke,
when they need their power equipment fixed, call Uncle Kenny.
Luke, they have orchards up where you're at?
Yeah, but not sort of massive things, but there are orchard places about. Yeah.
All right, because you know, like right now is the season, and to go pick apples and stuff, peaches and pears, you know, and
well, the problem in the UK is because of Brexit, all the apple pickers and that went home, so now there's no one to pick the fruit now because a lot of the British people don't want to do it.
Huh.
So, hey, one thing about watch hours, Rich, Mowers and Blowers Outdone, just have your friends put on your channel. Don't turn it off. Just turn the TV off and let it run overnight. And that way, all the hours, that's what a lot of people I know do to get the hours. You get 10 of your friends, turn on your channel at midnight, just shut the TV off, keep the channel running. And then by the morning, you got 4,000 hours. You know?
Wow.
I'm double what I need to be, but I just haven't got the subs quite yet. So I'm okay in that aspect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Musty had that old Gravely. Yeah. That was pretty cool. It was funny, though. Every time I watch someone work on a K-Series, I cringe when I see them do something wrong.
Oh.
Well, I was raised on K-Series. I have 13 of them in my base. I just picked up a free Magnum 8 yesterday from a buddy of mine. If you need one, Ralph, let me know. I'll give it to you. It's a Magnum 8. It's a beautiful engine.
I was actually thinking about taking a Magnum bearing plate and flywheel and ignition and putting it on a K181.
Different starter, too.
Yeah, the pull start that I got, but I just...
if you want this Magnum, let me know. I'll give it to you.
Okay, it's cool. You know, it's funny, the Musty's video that you're talking about, in like 4 hours, he had 80-something thousand views.
Oh, yeah.
And nobody in the Gravely world has ever gotten any view count anywhere close to that in 20 years.
I missed out on not missed out, I didn't do it. There was a Gravely literally in my town in Trumbull here, Ralph.
Yeah.
Like a 62 or 63. With a bunch of attachments, $100.
Wow.
I mean, I should have just grabbed the trailer and just gone and got it. But so much I had to do that day. And Dennis saw it too. And he's like, I'm going to drive down. And I'm like, for $100. I should have just called the guy and grabbed it. Because when was the last time you saw a Gravely with attachments? For $100? You don't.
Yeah, that's a deal.
Yeah.
My best story about getting one is that a friend of mine tipped me off to a Craigslist ad for 2 free Rider Gravely's.
Wow. What series?
It was in New York State, Mahopac, New York area, Westchester County. So me and someone else go over there to pick it up with 2 trucks. And there's this lady, and she comes out, and she's like, yeah, just get all my ex-husband shit out of here. Just take it. And my father-in-law's too. And we're like, okay.
The best prices are divorce prices.
And we just loaded it up and took it away as fast as we could.
Well, I told the story last week on my stream or on somebody's stream. We went to, there used to be a Gravely dealer right over the bridge in Newburgh, New York. It was a company Gravely dealer, right? And the son was into, stuff like that, whatever. And his father, I guess, went on vacation, and we go there. He placed an ad out that he had parts and stuff like that. We called up. We said, "You got any wheel weights?" Because the Cub Cadet wheel weights are worth decent money, right? And I wanted a few pairs, because the big thing years ago when I used to do tons of Cub Cadets was how many wheel weights could you stack off the side of your rim? You have like 20 on a side hanging there, Anyway. Yeah. So we go there, and he says, "Oh yeah, I got a bunch of parts tractors in the back. Take as many as you want." So I think we grabbed 20 or 30 sets. Okay, so we get home, and I get an email from someone saying, "Yeah, the kid, the father, he had all the customer tractors in the back, and the kid needed drug money, so he sold all the parts." And I was like, "I'm not saying a darn thing."
Oh man!
But crazy. since then, I guess they liquidated, and my friend. I have a friend of mine up in Woodbury. He's really into the Cubs, my buddy Harry's kid, and he bought out the whole place. He actually bought out all the inventory and everything. So
wow,
it's not a dealer anymore. But this funny story though, we have all these weights and stuff like that. And it's like stolen. So interesting stuff.
That's a Kohler, isn't it? What one is that on there?
Hold on, let me zoom in.
That's a Kohler muffler. Yeah, it's a Kohler. That's a really old one.
It looks like an 8-horse Kohler. Yeah, but that's a Briggs air cleaner, isn't it?
The early Kohlers before, see now like they have a K91. Before that they had a K90.
Yeah, 90, 91. Yep.
Before there was a K301, there might have been a K300.
Yep.
Actually, the original.
Isn't that what's like on the RJ though, with that air cleaner?
Yeah, the original K series had that weird elbow cleaner like that.
Yeah, I think it's an oil bath, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it is.
But I remember that blue color too.
I've got one of these. This one isn't mine, but I've got one of these. Howard. It's a Howard rotavator.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Or tiller, whatever you want to call it.
Now, does that handle swivel left and right? It looks like it does.
A little bit, I think it does. So you can walk to the side. The only problem these had on, and my one's got that problem. The clutches were poor, so I've got to sort the clutch out.
Yeah, but definitely good engine though. The Kohler K series. Yeah, it does look like a 90 or 91.
It runs, but my exhaust is all broke down, but I can get one of them. So
now, is it like a rope start? You got to put a rope on it, or does it have a recoil?
No recoil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a neat little piece.
Oh yeah, definitely. Looks like it's good. It almost looks like one of those old Fraser tillers we had years and years ago.
Have you heard of Howard? Howard wrote.
I've heard of it. Yeah, but it's a UK though, isn't it? UK.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they must have got a bunch of Kohler engines to use.
I'm just curious though. The next time you see that, get the model and the spec number off of it. I have a list of all the spec numbers, and it'll tell you exactly if that engine was made for Howard. Because the spec number designates who it was made for and what the application was. That's what's cool about Kohler. They had really good documentation on how stuff went.
It's a nice, strong machine.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Even now, you can go to the website, kohlerplus.com, and just.
Do they still have Kohler Plus? I didn't think that was still around.
Yeah, and you can put in the spec number, and it'll tell you it was Wheel Horse, it was John Deere, it was whatever,
Yeah, because it used to be you had to log in, then you had guest. You could just put guest and go and do it.
Yeah.
It says on here it's a K141T.
Oh,
okay, so
6 1/4 horse. Nice.
Yeah, 6 1/4. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice little engine.
Yeah. We'll drag it out one day.
It means 14 cubic inches single cylinder. That's 141.
And the T is retractable starter.
Oh, yep.
They couldn't call it recoil. That's not fancy enough.
Yeah, but when they sit for 5 years, they don't retract anymore.
Yeah.
This one's it's in the dry.
Does that have the big cast starter? Because there's 3 different brands that made the starter, the recoils. All right. And if it's a cast one, they're worth a few bucks.
I think it's a cast one. It's a cast one.
The sheet metal ones, but the cast ones are worth a few bucks.
Yeah, it's a cast one.
I get a
what was it? Fairbanks Morse made
one.
Yeah,
Fairbanks had one. I used to have a K91. It was off this old leaf blower. It was called an air rake. It was from the 60s. Mm-hmm. And it had one like that. And I took it apart, and it was Fairbanks Morse. Mm-hmm. And then the Tecumsehs from that era, like an H50 or whatever, their recoils were very similar. And I always wondered if you could swap the Tecumseh onto the Kohler because
you can. I've done it. They
don't make those Kohler.
The only thing, Ralph, you have to watch the depth of the starter cup. That's the only difference.
Gotcha.
The right depth cup.
Is that cup on the Kohler has got all those little teeth all the way around it, and they strip out?
Oh yeah, yep.
And if I'm remembering right, they only had one paw that came out, and the Tecumseh had either 2 or 3 that came out. I think
the Tecumseh had one starter that had 1, and another one that had 3.
Okay.
In fact, I bought an NOS recoil kit for the RJ58 that I was doing for my customer.
Cool.
And it was only like $38 for an NOS kit with the whole recoil rope and everything and the cup.
But all these like aftermarket guys, I Save Tractors, whoever, it'd be cool if
Norm,
one of them could make those things.
Name. Yep.
You know. But
someone was asking about him yesterday. They were asking if his kits were any good. And Norman sells, he's tons of Kohler parts, all that stuff, and prices aren't bad. But I always use an NOS or a real Kohler rod. Yeah. I don't mind using the piston, all that stuff, but the rod, I want a Kohler rod. They're just better quality.
That's your the weak link in the whole equation there.
Absolutely.
You ever seen a piston break? No. Have you seen a rod break? Yeah.
Although I have seen one piston break though, right above the top ringland because of carbon. I've seen actually break.
Okay. Yeah, there was a guy that I was doing. He would grind cranks for me and stuff like that, and he would mill out the bottom of the rod and put like an automotive bearing in the rod.
Well, Brian Miller does that. Brian Miller out of Missouri. Yeah,
he was the guy that did it for me.
I had Brian do a couple for me. Yep.
Yeah, he did like a 30 under for me.
Yeah, because nobody does more than 20.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he uses the Clevite 77 bearings.
And what's funny is that I had him do that about 6 years ago. I've never even taken it out of the box and put the project together.
Well, I have half a dozen cranks like that need to go to like 30, and it's like, I should give him. I haven't talked to Brian in years. I mean, there were some issues. He's got the best website as far as technical information.
Oh yeah.
But I guess he had a few customers that were pissed off at him because of shipping problems and stuff like that. So if you go on some of these puller sites and you mention his name, oh my God, it's like, oh, you don't even mention his name. I never had a problem with him. I never have.
Me neither. And I actually printed his whole website, the PDF, and saved it on my computer in case his website ever disappeared.
600 pages. But he's and I tell you, I went on it yesterday for the first time in probably 2 or 3 years. He's got a lot of new stuff on there too. But remember years ago, Ralph, you couldn't get emulsion tubes, and then all of a sudden he had them. It's like, where did he get? He was making them. He was actually machining them.
Yeah, he has a thing for a K-series Kohler that I wanted to try where it makes a crank trigger on it.
Oh yeah, yep. We used the Chrysler products and all that.
And when you look at the bearing plate on the top right, there's like 2 little holes, and it mounts in those 2 little holes. And I always, I've always dreamed about buying that from him and just.
What's he use? Proximity switches?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, he's a smart dude. He really is.
Yeah.
In fact, I talked to one. He has a massive stutter, and he says that in his website. If you call me, I stutter. So I started saying, but we had a great conversation. We talked about Kohler. I mean, when you talk, even like you, if I were to give you a call, Ralph, we'd be on the phone for 6 hours just talking about it. You start talking about engines and stuff you're familiar with, and you just rattle on. You look, it's, oh my God, it's dark out.
That's funny.
Well, it happens all the time. People will call me up to ask me a technical question. Also, I look at my watch; it's like an hour and a half later. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, some people got the gift of gab. I don't.
Parkness. Sorry, buddy.
It's like I get called from Mick sometimes. It's like
good morning, gentlemen of the panel.
Dave Burnett, how you doing?
Luke, Henry.
Hiya.
Hello.
How you doing?
What does it say? Watched hours. There is 18 in the chat. Can 10 do that? Is that a riddle? Do you have to press play to watch each video? What's he talking about? Anybody know?
No.
Is this what do we? Yeah, watch time.
But what's he talking about? Do you have to press play to watch each? Oh, no. What I told him to do is I said, have your friend turn on your channel. Just turn it on. And don't turn off the channel, but turn off the TV at midnight or whatever and just let it play. And that way it'll keep playing, go next. And by the morning, you'll have 8, 10, 12 hours from that person of watch time. And if you tell 10 people to do it, you get 100 hours a night. So
Yeah,
How do you
this
get
one video that got me loads and loads of views? So I get my watch time in easy peasy.
Well, I was saying earlier, this channel has done double what I need. My other channel has just got over in the last year what it needs, just over.
Easy peasy.
Hey,
you found the clip.
yeah.
Turn off
Where
YouTube.
were they?
My other channel has just got over in the last year what it needs.
Oh, you got to show off your YouTube.
Hi, Ali.
You found the clip.
Yeah. Turn off YouTube.
She's got YouTube on. She's got to shut off the YouTube.
Yeah.
Shut off the YouTube, Smo.
Yeah. Mute it or close it.
They ended up in a bag of electric cables. How, I don't know.
What's going on with TC, Simone? Anything good?
Just fitting the rear weather strips, really. So when I'm driving, it's a bit more quiet.
Oh,
You had
loose
us
wheel
all
nuts.
the other day with that.
Yeah, well, those loose wheel nuts, and I thought it was
Yeah.
bearings. God,
Crazy.
Well, with the live axle, it'd have to be in a really bad way for it to be bearings.
it would. Yeah, because
Did you notice
they're
the
half
car-
shots.
Well, your bearing would have collapsed.
It would have done.
I know, because Dolomite has a live rear axle.
Yeah. Well, I need to upgrade the rear axle. I need to upgrade the rear axle anyway, because as you know, it's a 1300.
You'd be able to swap the diff out. All the axle casings the same.
No, the casing itself is slightly different.
No, so you've got to swap the whole axle out. Yeah, that's a
Yeah. But you've got a
that's
Kohler axle. You've got a Kohler axle, and you've got the other one. And use this as an example.
The assemblies are interchangeable.
Yeah, one axle has like a thing like that sticking out the end of it, and the prop shaft has to have an indentation, so that's slot it. The other one is completely flat.
So will you have to change the prop shaft?
Very possible,
upgrade?
yeah. Very possible.
Or just change the flange, because it'll be just a U-joint. What if you undo U-joint?
If you need a new U-joint, you could, do that.
Rather than swap out the entire prop shaft.
It's possible, yeah. I mean, the prop shaft I've got at the moment is a two-piece with a U-joint in the middle.
But you probably have to take out the prop shaft either way, even if you just swap the flange over.
Yeah,
so
it's not a difficult job. It's just awkward, and plus you've got all your brake pipes and everything under there as well. And they would have.
Now that is an independent rear, though, right? It's not a straight out. It's an independent, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Where you have half shaft on the side.
You haven't got leaf springs on it. You've got springs and shock absorbers.
No, but as far as
coil
axle itself, you have U-joints in or outer with independent axles, or is it?
It's a live rear axle. So it's just,
live axle. Sorry,
it's just a single piece.
Just a solid axle with a half shaft,
and the half shafts go inside.
Yeah.
Michael was asking, Michael, I do have a shop in my basement that I use in the winter or whenever I'm doing so. I have a machine shop in there and stuff like that. And I have a garage full of crap. I wish I could get it cleaned out. But I like working outside. Even when it's 10 degrees out, I'll still work outside on snow blowers.
But you can't part with anything.
No.
You know me?
There.
Oh,
Yeah, the meatball and all.
Oh, so it's a regular axle. Okay, all right. I
Yeah.
think independent. Yep. Okay. Interesting.
And there's an exploded view as well.
Okay. I'll see if I can get something up on my PC. Let's have a look.
That's how they used to build them.
Yep.
Yeah. I've got new upper and lower rear radius arms to go in, which are a lot better than the ones I've currently got.
Let's see.
Oh, how far away is Mendit Man away from his
now
house?
Luke is at 965.
Oh, that's so close.
It is 35 now.
Yeah, anybody wants to help him out?
I'm subbed already.
I like the outside. Michael.
No worries. Yeah. Well, I saw you a few weeks ago, and I thought I'd check your channel out, and I quite like what you're doing. So.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
There will be more car stuff in the future, but it's getting.
Hey,
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Quite collection.
I'll just show you one. Then I'll just switch over to.
There is a channel I really like at the moment, and she needs some more subs to get to 1,000. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, that's on Dolomite.
Yeah, it's very similar actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a channel I want to try and help and get to 1,000, just called Alex's Assets.
What's it about?
She does cars like British Leyland, classic cars, that kind of thing.
Well, if you got a link,
I can dig it out. Yeah.
Yeah, throw it out. No big deal.
Let's bring back up YouTube.
Yeah, we all can. Detective.
Mr. Detective, how you doing?
I think she's up to 870 at the moment, but she's really funny and I really like her channel.
Oh, Stella's here? I didn't see her.
Tinker and Taylor, good morning.
Land Rover Sophie.
If it's old British car stuff, I'll sub her. I like that sort of stuff. Grew up with it all. My dad had them.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Classic.
Rich, on mine, you don't have to hit play every time. If I'm watching a video, it'll time down. Next video plays in 5, 4, 3.
Well, it does. If you set it
on,
you have
to set for autoplay.
Turn on autoplay.
Yeah, put on autoplay. It automatically do it. There you go. I forgot that.
Where do you set up the autoplay?
It's in the you're in the YouTube. You got all your settings at the bottom, play window, stuff like your full screen, play on TV.
Play window.
I'll just quickly show you.
Let me zoom in. Hold
on.
I just posted the link to Alex's Assets, but I don't know if it'll work.
Autoplay settings, mini player. See there.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one of the boxes is autoplay. Yeah.
Cool.
Did it come up, Ken?
Hold on. Let me go through. Hold on. Let me get rid of Park.
I've found her channel, so I'll just subscribe now.
Yeah. Okay. Unless I post it in this chat.
I can post if you need to. I can do it quite easy.
Oh, yeah, cool. Okay.
The comments are getting away from me. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not a moderator, so I can't post them. So.
Wait a minute. He mixed up LMD with Stella. Stella's a female. LMD is so you know the difference. The parts are a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh boy.
Who did we lose? Who did we lose?
You lost your buddy there, the Gravely guy.
Oh, okay. Ralph. Yeah.
Ralph,
he's probably watching in the back. No, Ralph, I tell you, anything about Gravely's, he is the man. I mean, I remember I met him years ago.
I think that's it. I think I've done it.
And anything about Gravely's, he's the best.
Is that
yeah, that's it.
Alexander Phillips, Rover Queen.
Yeah, she's
someone just click on it just to make sure it works. The link, I think he'll be all right.
Yeah. How is Virgil doing? Virgil's doing actually very well. Pain in my ass, but doing very well. All the fur's starting to grow back. We're just praying that after
that works, all right.
2 months on antibiotics that he stays healthy.
He's off them now, is he?
Please join her channel and share.
I've got her.
We have also, hey, Mick, he had to be on probiotic at the same time.
She's got a cat.
Much the cat.
Her previous cat died, unfortunately. That was quite an emotional video she did.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've lost the cat.
Mr. Nick.
Ken or Henry, do you ever work on cars or vehicles yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
No, God created mechanics.
Hey, once I turned 50, I said, if I can afford to pay someone to fix something, like last week, first time in my life, I actually paid a friend of mine who's a plumber, paid him to change the Johnny ring, the wax ring on my toilet. Okay, seriously, I said to myself, look, I have a Johnny. It's very simple to do. It's leaking a little bit of water out for 31 years. Okay, never changed it. It just started to leak.
Oh, William's asking a question. The guy who was helping, is it the?
It was Rob's name, Rob's small engine.
Yeah.
Oh, Rob's, yeah. But anyway, he comes in, and I think it was $130, and he did it. He changed the valve and all. I mean, it works like it's brand new now. I said I should have done that 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know,
no, I used to get, when I worked under cars and everything, I used to get stuff in my eyes,
Yeah, I know what it's like.
And I said, forget about it. Now, I ain't doing that no more.
Well, I was thinking yesterday, my dad, when I was about 17, he bought an MGB GT.
Okay.
1970. I last worked on that when I was 19, and I'm 45 now, and he's still got it in the garage. So it's like,
I think I've seen that channel before. Sure, I've come across a channel.
What's that, Simone? Oh, your sound is off. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
The clips.
You have your mic on mute, Simone.
Do you see what Mick is saying there?
I'm boiling the kettle for a drink, so it's just the little clips for the glass.
Okay.
And the rubber strips.
No, I think Mick is getting busy making a pot of Kona coffee.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy, really.
Last video, he said he wasn't in there for all week.
Yeah. No, I watched that too. That was a beautiful looking mower. That 17. That was a gorgeous. That Acro S. It was a SK.
The one with a Kawasaki on it.
Yeah. That was a beautiful mower.
Oh, there's a question. Do you guys who work on small engines work on small motorcycle engines ever?
No.
I have in the past on some of them, but when it gets to the EFI and all that, I don't touch it.
Yeah.
What is it?
Mine's a straightforward 125. He's got a kickstart.
Yeah. No, carbs and stuff, I don't care, but the FI with the computers, I just don't have the equipment.
No, I don't. I don't like the stuff like that, the electronic stuff.
Yeah. On the track. Oh, he's still at work. Okay.
Scott, I didn't see you come in.
Oh, wait a minute. Mick is still at work? This is a first.
He said he's working a day today rather than the nights.
Oh, I got you.
He can't hide in the darkness today, can he? He's got to be out there.
Well, he probably waited 4 or 5 hours to get to
paid, of course.
Yeah.
Well, at 2:58 a.m., I don't have a mother anymore.
Oh, sorry, Scotty.
Sorry.
Enough but the dying. Don't mind me if I'm in a bad mood.
Rough year.
I've lost an uncle, my father, and my mother. I don't want any more.
Yeah.
Leave me the hell alone.
Yeah, I lost my mom and 2 brothers. Yeah.
There you go. And you know what's funny? They weren't from the C word either.
Yeah.
Although it'll probably say that in the newspaper, right?
No, it won't. Oh, hell no, it won't. My father's retired from the Elmira Star Gazette, the first Gannett newspaper. We are not going to let that happen.
Later, John.
When you say the C word, do you mean the big C or the other C?
Oh, yeah.
Dave Kernet, my take on that is if it's 2 degrees out, I'll hit somebody. If it's 72 degrees out, I'll work on it. But generally, my cars will break when it's
doing my own repairs, but I was wrong.
But I know what Henry said earlier: getting underneath, rubbish in your eyes, banging your head, banging your elbow. It's no fun.
I'm not doing sweet FA, Mick. I'm making a brew.
That was quite the day.
I used to work on kitchen hoods, and I'd have maybe space about 12 inches like that. And I was able to worm my way in there to weld everything up and all that. But to work under cars underneath there and get that stuff all over you,
Hey, Conker's here. He's watching from the English Channel.
Hey, Conker.
Afternoon, Conker.
Was on his travels.
He went to Amsterdam on a cruise.
It's a weekend in Amsterdam.
God knows what stories he'll have when he gets back.
I'll say just take a bath in bleach when you get home, Conker.
Is he coming home today? I wonder.
I don't know. He left last Wednesday. I thought it was a 3 or 4 day.
Involved the weed.
Yeah.
Because he'd be on the live tonight.
Well, that's what I was saying. If Conker, let us know if you're going to be on tonight because Luke wanted to go on. If you're,
I don't think he's going to because he said I was welcome to take his slot if I wanted to. I've got a funny feeling he might be coming back late or tomorrow.
I don't think Conker's got the technology on there, William.
The cruises I've been on the internet is pretty shocking, to be honest. I don't know if it hold up the stream.
You're right, Mick.
Even at work, he's on. Hey, Peter Kane is here.
Right, I'll fit the rest of these clips.
Let me see. What are we at now, Luke? We are at refresh 965 still. Okay.
Well, it's getting there slowly. It's getting there.
To go. Yeah, we're getting there.
Just been brought a sausage sandwich from Laura.
Ooh. Is that with brown sauce?
No, red sauce.
What is?
I don't mind brown sauce, to be honest.
What is red sauce?
It's got like tomato ketchup.
Oh, ketchup.
Yeah, ketchup, tomato sauce, red sauce. We call it brown sauce.
We call brown sauce gravy, red sauce, tomato sauce.
Brown sauce is HP. HP is really good, really good.
Actually, what HP was at one time known as Yorkshire gravy.
What's it now?
What is it?
Harold Wilson used to put it on everything according to his wife.
Wow.
What is
Harold Wilson was born in Huddersfield, so he's a Yorkshireman.
Yeah, look up HP sauce can. It's
what is it? Show a picture, right? Like Worcestershire sauce or something?
I don't have any here.
It's not Worcestershire sauce, but it's
no. Worcestershire sauce is like
that's different, isn't it?
Got vinegar and I think molasses.
Yeah, vinegar and yeah. Hey Jeff, how are you? Oh, let's see. Yeah, we were helping out Rob yesterday. We got him, I think, 60 subscribers during next stream. So.
Also, Daddy sauce was the same, wasn't it? Frank Bruno used to do that.
Type of sauce, yeah. It's the same type of sauce, yeah.
Daddy sauce?
Daddy sauce, yeah. That was brown sauce as well, yeah.
You guys got a name for everything.
I do have some strange names for certain brands.
Come on. You love it, Ken.
Ooh. What are you eating, Sky? You have breakfast? Usually you come out with your food.
No, I'm cooking right now, but not. I got out of work yesterday. My sister called and I went over, and it was fun.
Now she was at a hospice, or where was she, Scott?
She was at hospice at home.
Oh, okay. Oh,
that is actually better than Daddy's sauce.
It almost looks like
A1
steak sauce. You know,
it does.
Same bottle.
It's tasty, really tasty.
Yeah. It does look like
especially on bacon sandwich. On a bacon sandwich.
Oh yes, definitely. You got to have it. You got to have it on bacon. Yeah.
I was gonna say you get
bacon sandwich. What do you guys? Bacon sandwich. What are you guys getting hooked up? Is it? That's a lucky 7 Mower thing. Him and his bacon.
Yep.
Yeah. Too much bacon
in a while. He's been doing a lot of the homeless videos I saw.
Yep.
How many of you guys? I have Facebook, but my Facebook is my family thing. It's not really my YouTube.
I don't know. Is it possible to post stuff like HP sauce to a different country?
See,
yeah, I don't know.
I found a new steak sauce here. Ken is gonna like it.
What's that? Oh yeah, definitely.
Balsamic vinegar. That sounds really nice.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty good.
That looks really tasty.
I'm just going to give you a sandwich, so I'll see you in a little while.
When they going to give you your pay for using it, your name?
Yeah, right. Well,
your royalties,
like Paul Newman, right? Newman's Best, all his salad dressings, but his actually is all charity, which is good. Yeah, Newman's
Best is some of the stuff is good, some of it ain't.
It's called Wilson's Gravy. Was HP sauce after Harold Wilson?
Couldn't tell you.
But his wife said if Harold has a fault, it is that he will drown everything with HP sauce.
Oh wow!
So yeah, it's not. So yeah, it's Wilson's gravy, not Yorkshire gravy. It could be Yorkshire gravy because that's it from.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, same bottle.
Did anybody?
Yeah, that was definitely crazy.
Anybody ever get to taste that mule sauce from Sticker Mule?
Someone posted the other day that they had it, but I've never tried it. They sent me a leather coaster, but I said, "Wait a minute! I spent $100. Where's my sauce?"
Yeah.
Oh, Stella. Stella was going to send me some.
Okay. Sauce from Sticker Mule.
Yeah, they actually have. It's called Mule Sauce or something. It's supposed to be really hot.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
If you spend so much money with Sticker Mule, you get sauce. There you go. It's called Mule Sauce. There you go.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
They make it from actual mules.
A sticker place selling sauce.
No, it's literally on their website. They actually have sauces. They sell sauces.
So they make the
Wow.
sauce.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. They had a thing last week. Henry, did you order any T-shirts from them last week?
I tried, but then it disappeared, like I said, and it never came back.
Yeah, they had $9 T-shirts last week.
Yeah.
Oh, Park Nest.
No more.
Would you like a sticker?
Yeah.
Have you mailed any out yet, Simone?
Sorry?
Have you mailed any
email?
out yet?
No, yeah. My email's on my About page on my Facebook channel.
Right, okay.
Facebook page.
I don't do Facebook. So.
All right. I haven't done anything yet because I've not been feeling right for a couple of weeks. So
tomorrow I got to go to the post office. I'll get more stamps. I'll send you the next few months.
Yeah. I've got to send out, currently I've got to send out 3 at the moment. It's just finding a decent envelope for it.
I actually took a big envelope, the wide ones, cut them in half into 2.
I was thinking of doing the same. Yeah, just seal it up and tape it up.
Yeah. Well, your local supermarket should have something.
Yeah, the dollar store has nice envelopes you get 50 for $1.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good. You can't argue with that.
With stickers, you just need a small envelope.
Pound ship over here.
I do want to start getting some mugs made up, but they're not cheap.
William, you're at work. Looks like you're taking a smoke.
Yeah, I'm at work. I'm on break. I thought I'd come in while I was on break chime in for just a minute.
There you go. Simone, what do you got? TC on there?
It's not too noisy.
No, Swampy.
Ooh.
That's from Pete C's channel.
Cool.
40.
Yeah.
Is it now cold?
It's just, have you seen that on Partners?
Hey, did you see a top conqueror in the chat?
I'm watching.
Yeah, Conqueror's on his way back
lately.
Amsterdam.
He made a new video on Patreon only. But he's been just taking some time out for 3 months just to sort himself out.
Yeah, well, I'm a tight ass Yorkshireman, so I don't paid one Patreon.
William.
Sticker.
William.
Yeah.
When are you going to make your stickers? When are you?
I don't know. I'm about to get something made soon. I need to get something made, don't I?
Yeah, that's a really cool sticker.
Yeah. But William, just on Vinyl Disorder. They're like the cheapest right now that I could find. Vinyl Disorder.
Yeah.
I've still got plenty of mine left.
That's one AJP he did for me.
Uh-oh. That'd be a good sticker right there, Simone.
Oh, yeah.
And instead of having the number plate, put Hooked on Classics on there.
Yeah. Or HOC. I was thinking of shortening it to HOC, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a classic car show to go to next weekend. I was going to go today, but because I couldn't find these clips, I just abandoned it. Because you can't exactly go up the motorway with a window missing out of your car.
Oh, you need the molding for the window?
I've got the molding. It's just the clips. That's all I needed to find. I spent hours looking for these buggers.
Well, I was glad you didn't throw them out.
So am I.
No, the problem is you buy a brand new set, and the day they arrive, you find the old one.
Yeah.
It's
like
that's happened a lot.
Things I put
Ken?
I had one of these. I lost it. This is the new one, and I still haven't found the old one, so it doesn't.
What's that? Your tripod?
It's a mini tripod.
Yeah.
Just demonstrate.
Is it?
Just
Somebody
folds
said
out.
to me. I
use it quite a lot. Hang on, I'll just get you back in reality.
Yeah, they're handy.
There.
Where you can put them in.
Yeah.
Just screw me GoPro on.
Yeah.
What series GoPro you got, Partners?
It's a Hero 7 Black.
7. Yeah.
Yep.
I've only got a Hero 4.
Yeah. I got to get one of those Rode mics because my
sound. Yeah, the 4 has 4K. Right, for its age, it's good.
4's good enough.
Yeah,
because I had a 3 plus Black.
Saying that, I picked up another one the other day.
Yeah. My son bought a Hero on eBay and he gave it to me and I put it on my bench and I can't find it.
This one,
3 plus Black.
Seriously, it's somewhere on my bench. I can't find it.
Yeah,
I picked up this one for It was £20. It's like a GoPro, but it's made by Goodman's, and it's extremely light. There's no weight to it at all.
Yeah.
But the only thing I found with this one is it doesn't pick up any sound at all. But you've got your memory card slot in the side, plus your card. You've got your rocker buttons there for your menus.
What do you have to plug in the mic?
No, it's got nothing there at all. I've gone through the menu.
It's just got a little pinhole for the mic itself.
Yeah, it has got a pinhole. I mean, there we go. Yeah. It's got a fairly decent sized screen on it.
Yeah, for £20.
For £20, I'm not going to complain. And it works. You know, it does the job. But
well, yeah, I found that nothing could quite touch the GoPro.
I agree.
You're just going to have to do a voiceover.
I'm going to spend a fortune on a brand new one.
What are new ones over there? About £300? What's a new?
Yeah, something like 350, I think.
I found the microphone hole or speaker hole in the side, but I've gone into the options and it just doesn't have. I turned on the sound and it still doesn't record any. But if you're driving along and you've got a dash cam, that's all you really need.
Hold on, Scotty. William. I'm going to throw you down for a second. Mixed.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hold on, Mick.
Boom.
Oh no, here comes trouble.
Oh yeah.
What's with the days, Mick? You had this train schedule different times now? Nope, you locked up.
He's not telling.
Do what? Hero 10's just shy of £500.
You there, Mick? He's probably at the mercy of this trains whenever the trains can stop.
Quiet.
Is he in the middle of the sticks with no signal?
Probably.
He's giving us his profile view. Quiet.
I don't have to close the lines before they can do work. The lines get literally closed.
Yeah.
He's probably got a bad connection.
I used to work for a company that did your inspections on railway structures, like bridges and such like. And what I did was to compile the reports that go to Network Rail. So I'd get all the inspection reports, collect that information, get exported to a PDF that went to Network Rail.
Quiet, man.
Looks like Mick has his Steve Small Engine Saloon sweatshirt on today, too.
Oh, does he? At work?
That's what it looks like. He probably didn't take it off.
You had that on yesterday.
Yeah. He loves that sweatshirt. Feels like being hugged.
I know. We're getting all kinds of still shots of Mick, but no real emotion.
See what else I lost? My spare battery for me.
He'll be back.
He'll be back. Spare battery in those chargers that you plug a USB lead into. Oh. That's gone missing as well.
Who else? Oh, okay.
Genuine GoPro battery as well.
Yeah, that was definitely
Hey Wayne.
It's definitely funny when he does that.
Eliminator.
Yeah. You know, the Eliminator should put his dad on once in a while, you know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, the glasses, that's the dad, right?
No. No. That's the son.
Okay.
Yeah. He should bring his dad on too, you know?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh, I tell you, I wish my dad was still around. He'd have a blast with this crap.
Yeah.
What happened to the young? Yeah, I know Christian. If Christian's here, I used to end my videos every week, my live, with Christian Siegler going on talking about his cars. And he started putting out more videos and stuff, but I think he's just very busy now because he's putting out a lot of videos about going to the drag races and going to the roundy rounds and all that. So, hey, hopefully he's just having a good time. So, but I know he got so many thousands of views and hours. He was posting that too. So hopefully all is well with Christian. If you're out there, Christian, you're always welcome, my friend. Always welcome.
Wayne's the good
by the breadth of his knowledge.
Oh, for someone 13 years old that knows that much about cars, my God.
impressive.
Hero 10. Let me ask you a question. Hero 10, what's good or bad about it? I mean, is it worth that kind of money?
Hero 10's got 4K at 120 frames per second, according to the advert.
That doesn't do anything for YouTube. That doesn't help.
It has an improved image stabilization.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the batteries don't last long enough on those, right?
Well, if you have all bells and whistles, not going to last 2 minutes. I turn everything off on my Hero 7.
Wayne here says he's a good-looking one in the family. I remember when my brother got married years ago. He married a girl from Thailand, and the mother and the sister were there talking, and they looked at me and they go, "You're the better-looking one."
Nah.
That's funny.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I'd love to. If my father was alive, God bless. I wish he was. I'd love to have him on here. They always say, if you could have dinner with one person in the world, dead or alive, who would it be? For me, my dad. I would love to have dinner with he's been gone for 17 years, and I miss him dearly. And I just, when they pass away, you always wonder the questions you never asked them. That's what I miss.
Yeah. How you doing, Zombie?
Hey, Zombie.
If I could do that, believe it or not, it wouldn't be my dad. It wouldn't be my mother. I'd like to see my Grandma Keller just once. I wish she would. I know that sounds weird, but
yeah.
My father hasn't been gone that long. My Grandma Keller's been gone for over 25 years, almost 29 years.
Yeah. No, my father, he was a lineman for the rest. He was my hero, though. He was a big guy, and he was always my hero. Yeah.
He's only got body parts in videos.
Henry vids on it. I think Henry's sick of HVAC, and he probably never wants to see it again.
Yeah. Too many years in that. Yeah.
But Henry, you were more of a tin knocker, or what were you?
Yeah, tin knocker and installer. Yeah. So we'd put all the things up on the roof for the guys to set them up to school.
Mick, you got something on your head.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's sort of important to have one.
What's that, detector?
Working? What, you got to sit there like chump doing nothing?
It's all right.
Is he going underground?
What's today, Mick? What do you got going on today? Tamping?
Stone blower today.
Oh, okay.
No, stone blowing.
Now, what town or what area are you at?
It's like Gatwick Airport, baby. Gatwick Airport.
Not many miles away from
I don't know where that is, but that's okay.
It's
an
airport south of London. It's a major airport.
Oh, okay.
Never been there.
How far from Heathrow?
Oh, a long way from Heathrow.
Yeah.
I'll tell you exactly.
So you said what, day shift today, Mick? What time you got to work till?
Yeah, day shift. I hate a day shift.
James Gibson, how you doing? Haven't seen James Gibson in a while.
Yeah, I see him sometimes on Lee's channel doing the trains. Boom. You got Steve's shirt on, Mick? We're all questioning what you got on.
No, mixed Mower shirt today.
No, the hoodie.
Yeah, he thought it was Steve's. Oh, there you go. Hey, Pete Proud is here. Hey, Pete.
Oh, Peter.
Right, guys, I've got to run. I'm going to go and do my clips.
All right. Take care, Simone. We'll see you soon.
See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Simone.
Thank you, Simone.
Bye.
About 35 miles apart, Heathrow and Gatwick, give or take.
Uh-oh. We lost Mick again.
Yeah. I thought he was only a few feet away from the house, or is that the other day?
Oh, no, yeah, the other day he only had to drive 1 block or something.
Yeah.
That's
same old zombie. It's actually gonna be a nice day today. A little cooler, which is nice.
Yeah.
Fall is here.
well, we got 50s today.
Oh yeah, definitely liability. But Wayne, what I'm doing on this one, I'm making sure, since he doesn't use a deck, that the neutral safety and the seat switch work before You're back. Oh, he's on mute. A little bit of background
it's basically noise. South of London.
Is it? Okay. You're on mute, Mick. Probably background noise. Where's Robert? I know, no Robert today. Ooh, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, my father-in-law.
Oh, look at that. Look at that doing the tamping. Yeah. Lifting up the rails and tamping and all that.
Yeah. My first wife, her father used to do the same thing here in Connecticut.
Now, Mick, is that spacing or are those vibrators for the gravel? I think those are vibrators. Pretty cool, though. Pretty cool. Bill Clement, hello. In the 70s. Yeah, same here, Zombie. It was warm last week, almost 80. Yeah. South of London. Yep. Walking the rails. Reminds me of Johnny Cash.
I was going to say, what's the third rail?
Now that's what a tamping machine makes? Can you hear us, man?
I don't think so.
How the hell did I do that? He just disappeared. All right, he'll be back. He'll be back. Yeah, Mick's got some cool stuff that he works on, definitely. Now my mom's calling. You said you'd start the power washer for me. Oh, and just so you guys know, I went over my mom's last night, okay? And she was having trouble starting that 4,200 PSI pressure washer. Guess what it was? The torch plug.
Oh.
I took it out. I put it in an RC12YC. First pull.
Yeah.
So to all the torch guys, Luke and Roy's the boy.
Yeah.
All right.
Mick's right. I agree. I'll agree with him on that.
Hey, you know what's funny? I have a gray shirt on, but it's like taking on my background. Look, it's a gray shirt, but it's been like, look, see the background is turning into, it's gray though. It's not green.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this one is perfect. It's virtual background.
That's weird.
Because
what do you want?
Move back and I disappear into
Canadian National Railway. Cool.
You want to go outside? I gotta let the cat out.
Here.
Let the
what
cat
was the outcome on the vid?
Hey, brother Lee.
Lee's here. Wait, what was the outcome on the vid you done on 257 metal gasket? Refresh my memory. What are you talking about, Nick? I'm not remembering that. 257 metal gasket. What's he talking about? Anybody know? What did I do on a 257 metal gasket? What did I do on that? Oh, you talking the chainsaw, Nick? The chainsaw? That was when I went to Matty Olson's house, if I'm not mistaken. No, that worked out good. I had one of the gaskets dropped, and it was getting a massive air leak, and Matty found it, if that's what you're talking about. And I think the metal gasket he's talking about is on the muffler, I think it is. There's a gasket between the muffler and the cylinder, and we didn't know if it was supposed to be there, not supposed to be there. But we just put it back together, and it worked. So, that saw is long gone. Long gone. There's Lee. Hello, Lee. What else we got? Wait a minute. Mowers and blowers. All right, Rich. We'll talk to you later, buddy. Everyone's saying hello. Minute man. Rarely have an issue, but you know what? My 79-year-old mother, it started on the second pull for her Friday, and then the other day she was almost ripping her arm out of the socket. I went over there and I tried. Nothing.
It's NGK for me.
Yeah, but NGK a little harder to get around here than Champions. I
can source them for a reasonable price.
Yeah.
But one time there were two types of NGK: the Japanese made ones and the Brazilian made ones.
Yeah, I found that too, though, Wayne, with the spark plug boot with the resistor all messed up. I even had one where the guy took the resistor out and never put it back in. So I've had those too. Oh, everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. Maybe Mick will come back. We'll see what happens.
I went to go get plugs for my Toyota, my truck, because now I gotta drive to. I'm possibly be driving to Texas with my mother's body.
Oh, why? That's where she wants to be buried.
That's my mother's from Harker Heights, Texas.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah, but she wouldn't want to be next to your father.
She wants to be at her family, and but the problem is, I mean, she left it up to us, but she wants to be next to her family, but her family didn't like my father, and they were Catholic, and so she might end up here. I hope she does, because I'm not looking forward to driving to Texas with a 25-year-old pickup truck with a body in the back.
Oh, yeah. Hey, where's the cat tree? Holy cow, that's right, it's missing.
$20 to get cremated. That's all it costs. $20 to get cremated.
It costs more than that to cremate my cat.
My brother, his wife had him cremated. It was only $20.
Was he a veteran or something? Or
no, nothing. No.
Wait, who the hell charges $20?
I know.
You can't even say hello to the funeral director for $20.
They wanted $400. They wanted $400 to have my Mr. Briggs cremated.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, the cat was like $250.
Yeah, I don't know.
They want $400.
Special box.
Yeah.
Yeah, big deal.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny though. They they want. I didn't want them cremated, but I said, "Holy crap!" But $20, hell, I'd like to know where that was.
Yeah, that was almost a year ago, Nikki. Wow, that's cool.
But cool. My mother is actually Catholic, and they wanted they didn't like my father because they found out our family used to be Jewish.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I mean, but they but even if but they won't let my father there. They wouldn't let my father there because he's been cremated, and she wants that was the idea, to put him in the coffin with her.
Yeah. Cremation is accepted now by the Catholic religion.
Yeah.
Not her family. Her family. As soon as her family disowned her anyway, so I said, I don't know why we need to do that, because I mean, it's like I own the house now in Texas that she had. I didn't even know they still owned it. And my cousins that I've never met sent me pictures of it and that. And one of them said for me that they're living in it and they don't intend to do anything and move out. And I said, that's what you think, buddy.
Yeah, it costs $400 to dig the little hole in the cemetery plot. $400. The cremation was $20. It's like, yeah, that's not bad price. Well, I want to get cremated, but I want to get sprinkled on top of my site. And then I'll water in when it rains.
Like a heart transplant in the US, it costs you $100,000 to pay a doctor, and heart's free. The donor heart is free.
So now my mom texted me. She goes, "Oh, you said you come over and start it. How about coming over and just doing the job?" I'm like,
"Ooh."
No, she's saying she can't walk, she can't do, she can't that, because she got the third shot, the COVID shot or whatever.
The booster.
And she's having a little bit of a reaction.
How old is your mother now, Ken?
79.
Damn.
Acts like she's 20. I mean, my mother works like 3 different jobs, volunteers at the hospital. I mean, she's an usher at the local theater. I mean, does all kinds of stuff.
Yep. Let me see.
My father died. My mother was only 62 when he died. 17 years ago. So what? Yeah, 62. So she was young. I mean, so she had to get on. But she always worked full time since we were able to go to school. So she always did. Retired early. Retired at 52. And she does a lot of hospital volunteering. She actually has an office as a patient advocate at the hospital. So those that are having trouble with the insurance companies and stuff, that was what she did, employee benefits. So she helps them with the insurance problems and all that stuff. So
my mother was exactly 76.
Yeah. That's it though. Keeping busy when you're retired though. If you're not busy, you're going to die. You got to keep busy,
Yeah.
I mean, Henry, you've been retired for a while, right? I mean, you get up every morning, you always have something to do, right?
Oh, there's plenty. I don't know how I did what I do now when I was working.
Yeah.
Just pulling weeds, it's like, oh my God,
Sure.
I think the secret is to keep busy. Don't matter what it is.
Paid the monthly fee. What do you mean monthly fee? What
is it YouTube? Is it premium?
Oh, I don't do that. No.
Oh,
no, everything is based on
channel memberships.
Yeah. No, I don't do any of that stuff. No, just the thing is with me, it's views and watch hours, and if the people are watching the ads. But I always make all of my ads skippable. This way, you could only have to watch 2 or 3 seconds. You skip it.
Well, I just use full ads. Default. I just do default settings.
Yeah, but the ones where you got to watch a 2-minute ad, I'm shutting those off.
The default settings. I'm not going to put shitloads of.
I'll tell you a little secret. I don't know if you know it, Ken, but if you want to, if I made a 2-hour video and you didn't want to watch the videos, the ads. You just take the video, you start it, you go like all the way to the end, the last second or two. Yeah. Then when it's done, you hit rewind, and it'll play the whole thing through without playing that one ad.
Oh, no kidding. That's interesting.
Yep. That's all you have to do is go all the way. You start like your video. I could start one of your videos, start it, and fast forward to like a minute before the end.
Yeah.
Or half a minute, and then when it hits the end and it does a little circle, and you hit rewind.
Yeah.
You hit rewind. It'll go all the way to the end. It'll go all the way to the end. Then you hit rewind, go all the way to the end, and it will play the whole thing through without one single ad.
Oh, interesting. Good to know.
Don't say it too loud though. Change that.
Yeah, right. No, they can't. That was part of the feature.
But I think though, if you at least watch the ad and then skip, there's more credit for the channel. I think. I do that. It depends on the channel. If it's something like where you're watching a whole string of YouTube like songs, I'll play music through YouTube. And I can get any song I ever wanted. And who uses CDs anymore? I got a 100-disc CD changer over there. I don't think I've turned on in years. Oh, I listen to Pandora. I'm a Pandora nut. All right, we're coming up on an hour and a half. I got to get fixing stuff. I got a generator and a tractor out in the driveway. So, all right, I tell you, I hope Christian is still watching the channel because I really would like to have him come up. I miss him. We had him on there for 7, 8, 9 times in a row.
Little cameos have become part of your.
Yeah, I should put a comment in one of his videos and say where you been. What happens? But all right, let me just say thank you now, Henry, Parkness, Briggs. Mick out there, everybody else, Simone, everyone who came up, Wayne, all the guys, Catch a Cow. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm editing the video now on the starter solenoids, 3-post versus 4-post. So we'll get all that out there. Oh, let's see where Mend It Man is. Hold on, let's see where he is. Subscribers, he is at 966. He got another one. So Mend It Man, check out his channel. He's at 966. We'd like to get him to 1,000.
I've subscribed to him.
Yeah, hopefully later today. And Luke is probably going to go on. What time does Conquer usually go on? Is it like 7 p.m. your time, Parkness?
Well, Conquer, it was a toss-up between 2 and 3 o'clock.
Our time, yeah. Okay. So 7, 8 o'clock UK time.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be up there later. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you all soon. Check out the videos and have a good evening.
Later.
Or have a
Take
good
care,
night.
guys.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody in the chat.